Tonight is the night. I hope you will join us this evening at 6 o'clock at Jim Patterson Stadium for the first ever Louisville men's basketball charity softball game and watch what will hopefully be entertaining. I mean, these guys are basketball players. I'm not sure how much experience they have in softball. It is raising money for a great cause. All the proceeds are going to go towards Jackson's Journey. It is a pediatric cancer research group in honor of Andy Kettler's son, Jackson, who lost his life to brain cancer when he was just 2 years old. I expect that it will be an awesome event, and I want to encourage all of you, if you don't have anything to do on a Monday night at 6 o'clock, come on out to Jim Patterson Stadium.
Take out the papers and the trash.
I think the inspiration behind the event was simply to get our players in a different environment and have fun, and continue to grow closer as a team, put them in an element they're not very familiar with.
I haven't swung a baseball bat in years.
First time ever playing, first time picking up a bat. Feel like I was pretty good to be a newbie.
It's been a long time. I played up until I think about the age of 11 or 12 or so.
I played baseball in middle school, so I knew like I was gonna be one of the top picks.
Yeah, I heard a mixed bag when it came to the combine. Some guys that performed really well and understood how to swing a bat, and there were guys that had no idea how to go right hand over left or left hand over right when they were swinging the bat.
I heard a lot of not so pleasant things about Mike James.
David Ortiz Jr.
Noah Locke's name got thrown around quite a bit.
They want me. Number one draft pick. Noah Locke.
I said the real GOAT's here, you know.
JJ just couldn't catch anything. He couldn't hit.
Everybody was trying to kind of get a feel for where they felt like they were on the team and on the pecking order. There were some guys that weren't happy with where they were placed.
League of 7, I'm at least 8. I'm going to win.
I'd say before coming in today, I was definitely a late round pick, but now I got to be mid round pick.
Gabe was the main one doing a lot of talking. Him and Noah was going back and forth, and they were really going back and forth about who's worse.
We're all solid at other sports. You know, you just got to put a little bit of work in, and I think you can be really good. But at the combine, I was completely mistaken.
Don't hold back.
Welcome everyone to the inaugural Louisville Basketball The Show draft.
The setup was awesome. You know, it was, it had the backdrop, it had the podium with the commissioner and everything.
Where we were picking in the back, set up like an actual draft, like an NBA, NFL draft.
The picture being taken and you receiving a hat, it was great.
It was a cool scene. Everybody was dressed up nice.
I was under the impression it would be more like a Zoom meeting. That's why I wasn't fully dressed.
With the first pick, Mr. L. Ellis of Durham, North Carolina.
I mean, I knew I should have been the first overall pick. I'm not trying to toot my horn or nothing like that, but I mean, I feel like if we play any other sport, I'd be number one pick in those two.
Sam Williamson from Rockwall, Texas, best dressed member of Team Williams.
To hear my name called in the Louisville men's basketball softball draft, I can't even put it into words.
Chris Mack from Cincinnati.
To be picked in the top 10 as a 51-year-old, I thought that was one of the highlights of my sports career.
Andy Kettler from Cincinnati, Ohio.
I got a wife and 2 kids, 5th round. I don't know if the money's gonna be right. Might have to go back to school.
Chooses Gabe Wisnitzer, Jalen Withers, Kahil Fennell, Noah Locke out of Baltimore.
This ain't Mike James, but Mike James think this Mike James.
Ross McMahon.
I think everybody in the whole arena knew that the last pick of the draft was either going to be J.J. Traynor or Mike James. And it was pretty interesting to see who's going to be Mr. Relevant.
Team West going to go J.J. Traynor from Bardstown.
Definitely think I should have got picked higher. I think that a lot of guys overlooked me, but it's okay. When we get on the field, I'm going to show them who's best.
Some of the picks were rigged because I'm way better than Noah Locke.
Before the draft, that wasn't the plan at all. It just, toward the end of the draft, when we figured out who was left and what was going down, we felt like that was a pretty funny thing for us to do.
It just so happened that Jared had the first pick. He wanted JJ, so I was left with Mike.
I feel like the draft was great for me. I feel like I picked a balanced squad.
I was fairly excited. Again, not seeing anybody hit, I was fairly excited. But I would say after we got through the lineup once last night, my excitement wasn't at an all-time high.
Welcome to beautiful Jim Patterson Stadium on the campus of the University of Louisville. We hope you enjoy our very first edition of Louisville Basketball, The Show.
I was feeling very confident. Again, I felt like I did a pretty good job in the draft.
Got some good batting practice in, just like with basketball. When you get on the court about 20, 30 minutes before, and you get some good reps in, like you feel good when the game starts.
I was really excited about my team, but once I showed up and I seen all red shirts out on the field, I knew it would be a tough start for us.
I wish I could say I'm feeling loose, but I'm actually not. I'm still tight, but I'm 43, so I'm entitled to that. But here we go.
And I got 5 swings in. I thought that's all I needed to get warm. It was not.
And we're underway here at Louisville's men's basketball softball game with Team West's leadoff batter, L. Ellis.
We knew L was going to be our leadoff hitter. L's only responsibility was to get on base. For him to lead off with a triple, to set the tone for the game, we can't ask for a better start than that.
And really, it was all of us. Just everybody trying to get base hits, just trying to get on base, not trying to do too much. And we really just played as a team. We just played smart.
Mike James with a short pop up to second. Oh no! Withers and McMahons don't tag up, and Team West converts the rare triple play. What is Team Williams doing?
You guys all saw that a lot of guys don't even know some of the rules of the games.
Yeah, we were down 5 actually, and honestly, I was upset. We were just waiting on that one play to kind of get everybody rallied together.
We have a pinch runner at first for Team Williams. It's 10-year-old Jake from Goshen, Kentucky. Kettler with a liner to left field. This might score a run. The play at the plate. He's safe.
Man, when little bro ran around on bases, once he did that and scored, I knew he was in the game. You know, we had all the momentum, we had all the energy.
You know, we wanted it to be a good game, so we didn't want to come out the gate too hot. I think that we did a great job of never giving up and giving the fans a pretty good inning.
Bottom of the 7th, last chance for Team Williams, leading off with Mike Pegues. It's a rocket out to right field.
You know, he's a little slow, I won't lie. And he was going into second, and I'm yelling, stop, stop.
It looks like he's heading to third.
He very slowly ran to third place, almost like a slip and slide type slide, and we seen the big Papa belly come out.
We battling. They don't quit enough.
Oh, yeah! Yeah!
We had to get a timeout, huddle up at the mound, talk about it a little bit, just slow the momentum down, and I feel like, we grinded it out.
Jalen Withers up to bat, trying to keep chipping at this lead. It's a solid hit. There's going to be another play at the plate. And he's out. He's out at home plate. Team Williams not happy with the call.
The kid was most definitely out. I don't care if he's 7'5", 35. If he's out there, then he's gonna play, and he was out.
He said he made the call. He said he might have made the wrong call, and I hate when refs do that.
For us to get that play and get him out, that was huge for us. So.
Team Williams with a great late inning effort, but they fall short to Team West. Final score: Team West 11, Team Williams 8.
It was a great feeling. We stuck together. We grinded out a win. They got the cooler on me. They didn't get me all the way, but they got me a little bit, so that was pretty cool.
To have this many people on our inaugural softball game. Cards fans, thank you.
I don't know too many fan bases across the country that'll have that many people show up to watch their basketball team play softball.
Even though it wasn't in the Yum, but just being able to see fans out just to come watch us do something like that, it really meant a lot.
Card Nation, they support us in everything that we do. Can't wait to get out and actually do it in front of 22,000.
Just all want to thank everybody for raising almost $3,000 and hopefully putting a little bit of more of a dent in creating research for this deadly disease, pineoblastoma.
Jackson's journey has always been a big part of who he is and a big part of who we are as Louisville men's basketball, because we are a family.
For us to be able to help his foundation, Jackson's journey, all that Andy and his family have and are still going through, feels really, really good. We appreciate him so much.
Kind of overwhelmed, quite frankly, and hopefully we can do it bigger and better next year.